During the 10th season of Southern Charm, Craig Conover is of the opinion that he comprehends the reason for Shep Rose's intense attraction to Sienna Evans, and Austin Kroll concurs. Craig, 44, admitted to feeling misled about Shep and Sienna's relationship and labeled her disingenuous as Madison LaCroix after a recent episode of the show. He recalled Shep's plan to settle down with the pageant queen, and Shep suggested Sienna wasn't being honest and open. This came after the cast arrived in the Bahamas for a visit with Sienna. Craig initiated the most recent episode of Southern Charm After Show by discussing how Shep was so enamored with Sienna that it was difficult for him to focus on anything else. I have maintained that my hypothesis throughout the duration of the situation is that he has never been as content as he was when he was with Taylor Ann Green, and he is currently pursuing that relationship. Like he desires that relationship. He yearns for that sensation once more. Craig stated that he initially believed that Shep and Sienna were in a committed relationship and were exclusively courting when the cast embarked on their vacation. However, he later discovered that they had only seen each other 6 times. I was like, okay, I feel very misled, he recollected. I find that to be quite extraordinary, Madison responded. He says, I am planning to marry this woman, have children, and purchase a home in the Bahamas. Craig stated that Madison was consistently doubtful of Sienna, and he found it peculiar that Shep was comparing his relationship with Sienna to that of him and his ex-girlfriend Paige DeSorbo. I was like, we spend every week together. She has been observed by you on 6 occasions. Nevertheless, I desired to meet her, he acknowledged. However, Craig swiftly identified Sienna as being dishonest upon her introduction. I recognized its dishonesty immediately. He clarified that Sienna's purported ulterior motives were as follows. I could just tell that there was zero connection, energy, or chemistry between her and Shep, and she wasn't there because she liked Shep. It was not that she was a terrible person. Rather, it was that she was not interested in Shep, and it felt so uncomfortable to be present. Also, Austin experienced an equal amount of discomfort. The room was filled with an immense amount of tension when she arrived, he informed her. In the interim, Shep announced that he did not experience that sensation. But once more, he observed that my mind was likely in a state of disarray. Shep disclosed that he was endeavoring to disrupt the vessel in the Bahamas, despite his considerable frustration with Sienna's conduct. The plan was for her to accompany my entire family to Italy. In Milan, we were scheduled to attend a Coldplay concert and then connect with my family. Does that not constitute a relationship? Who formulates that strategy? He asked himself. He was exceedingly enthusiastic about our visit. She expressed her eagerness to meet with the tourism board, stating, I can't wait to see you. This meeting was to serve as a celebration of our relationship, and it was like, poof. Shep later recalled that Sienna contacted him a week prior to their departure to request a conversation. My response was, I concur, however, we will document the event. Here is my existence, and this is my occupation. Yes, you were aware of that. You appeared on television, you were amenable to that, he declared. Regarding the audience, I hold them in high regard and desire to present them with the genuine and real events that transpire. I accomplished this by being entirely candid and forthright. Her communication was lacking in transparency. Austin expressed her concurrence with Craig's assessment of Shep's obsession with Sienna, asserting that it was evident that he was in pursuit of something significant, similar to his relationship with Taylor. He explained to Shep that you desired to experience that sensation once more because you enjoyed having that individual in your life. Shep did not object. I called Taylor on a daily basis, and the absence of that habit is quite disconcerting. He admitted, ignore the part that's difficult, kissing and hugging and all that stuff.